to January, and people are saying it's taken a whole lot of time. Well, January is always like that, and mind you, immediately after that, other months start running. What are you waiting for? We said it the other day. It's either you sleep with your dreams or you wake up with your dreams and chase it. The year is still very much early for you to start sleeping. It's time to put in the work. The time of rest is over. Remember, it's our year of ever flourishing, and you have to flourish all round. Okay, I am Princess Joy Abu. Family and Value is a show where we discuss everything that has to do with your family, my family, your relationship, and my relationship. Those controversial topics, you don't want to talk about it on the show with Abu. We dissect it, we bring it on every type, and then we try to compare both parties. That's what family is all about. Family is bond, family is unity, family is togetherness. We are streaming live on our Facebook page and on our YouTube page. Yes, download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. A big shout out to the Star Times family. We love you, we appreciate you, and to everyone that is watching us across the nation, we are saying thank you for having another one time with us this morning. It promises to be another educative and exciting Wednesday midweek with you. The week is almost running to an end. Of course, I'm not sure alone when you see me looking this radiant, beautiful. Someone giving me the hype somewhere seated and swaying. You know who I'm talking about? No other person than my person, my party, my very own mama, Gen Z. But you call her Olori. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Okay, beautiful morning to you viewers out there. It's a beautiful morning to you, Joy, too. It's so good to be here. It's another beautiful privilege, another beautiful day set before us. And because today is a day, all you just need to do is to rise up and chase your dreams. Rise up and chase your dreams. You have them. Stop procrastinating. It's time for you to know that new things are set before you, because it's a new day. You know what is planned for you. All you just need to do is to take that first step. And before you know it, you cover a lot of space, and that is success coming your way. My name is Olori Adejoke Adobe David. I hope you're doing well. My friends call me Olori AJ. Get ready for a good day with us this morning.
Get ready for a good day with us this morning. Yes, it's Wednesday, and Wednesday comes with mercy. This morning, it's always a bit different when you wake up. And this morning, my mentor just woke up and sent me, said, have a merciful Wednesday. And that got to me. The message has never come that way, but today it just said, have a merciful Wednesday. And this is all I need to start my day. A merciful Wednesday. Yeah, do we have any birthday shout out? Anyone celebrating?
This is going to Bale Kwaja. Happy birthday to you. His name is Bale Kajola Adams. He's clocking 60. Okay, happy 60th. He's now stepping on the diamond. So happy birthday to you. And also to a darling sister, Blessing Oloruntayo. David, our admin wife. Happy birthday to you. Good News Center sending birthday. And from us and Family and Values Galaxy Television, wish you many more fulfilling new age. And it will not be the least of celebration to you. So anyone celebrating anniversary, wish you the best of your many honeys, in that union. And
the very best of your many honeys. Sometimes when I see marriage celebration anniversary, something trended online. Pastor Kingsley proposed to his wife, and he said when he was being nervous a bit. And he was like, what's there about proposal anyway? And then the lady said, yes. Pastor Mildred said, yes, I will marry, and they are planning for 20 years anniversary. And so when I see marriages like that, it gives hope in the Marriage Institute that yes, there are still genuine people out there. So to everyone getting married, celebrating, don't look at what people are saying concerning marriage or relationship. Just do what works for you. That is what do at this point, what works for you. On that note, let's go on our future, because today's conversation is a very sensitive. When I say very sensitive, we'll try as much as possible to break it down to everyone's understanding. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Handling alpha partners. In personal and professional relationship, encountering alpha partners can be challenging. Alpha individuals are often confident, assertive, and decisive, but can also be domineering and resistant to feedback. To navigate these complex relationship success, it's essential to develop effective strategies for handling alpha partners. Understanding alpha personalities. Confidence and assertiveness. Alpha individuals exude confidence and assertive, often taking charge of situations and leading others. Competitiveness and ambitions. Alphas are active and ambitious, driving themselves and others to achieve excellence. Strong opinion and convictions. Alpha individuals tend to have strong opinion and convictions, which can sometimes make it challenging to compromise or change their perspective. Emotional intelligence. While alphas are often strong leaders, they may struggle with emotional intelligence and empathy, which can lead to conflict and misunderstanding. Strategies for handling alpha partners. Establish clear communication channels. Set clear expectations for communication, ensuring that both parties are heard and understood. Set boundaries and expectations. Clearly define boundaries and expectations to avoid conflict and misunderstanding. Avoid taking things personally. Develop a thick skin and avoid taking alpha behavior personally. Recognize that it's often a reflection of their own needs and desires. Use I statements and active listening. Employ I statements to express your thoughts and feelings. Practice active listening to ensure you understand the alpha's perspective. Seek common ground and compromise. Look for areas of commonality and be willing to compromise, finding mutually beneficial solutions to satisfy both parties. Maintain emotional intelligence and empathy. Cultivate emotional intelligence and empathy, recognizing the alpha's emotional needs and validating their feelings. Know when to stand firm and when to yield. Develop the ability to stand firm on important issues while also knowing when to yield and compromise. Common challenges and solutions. Dealing with criticism and feedback. Develop a growth mindset to learn to receive constructive criticism and feedback from alpha partners. Managing conflict and disagreements. Establish a conflict resolution process that promotes open communication, active listening, and mutually beneficial solutions. Balancing power dynamics. Recognize the power dynamics at play and strive for a balance that respects both partners' needs and contributions. Maintaining healthy boundaries. Prioritize self-care and maintain healthy boundaries to avoid burnout and emotional exhaustion. Handling alpha partners require a combination of effective communication, emotional intelligence, and strategic conflict resolution. By understanding our personalities, establishing clear boundaries and expectations, and they can navigate these complex relationships successfully and build strong, mutually beneficial partnership.
Okay, welcome back. That was our mini feature, and like before we went on that mini feature, I said today's conversation is very sensitive. We don't want controversial, but very sensitive. Handling alpha partners. And today our major concentration with our guests is on the women, because this is where the women have their strength. I am an alpha woman, I am an alpha woman, and we want to understand, what is this alpha thing all about? Why do women bring up this alpha thing? Is it a crime? Is it something one should embrace? We will try as much as possible to put everything together. And like one of the writers there said, I don't take orders, I only take suggestions. Well, how true is it being an alpha woman? But we'll try to put all of this together. And we have someone, and when we bring topics and we bring guests, because we look at aside what they do physically and then compare it generally. We have Reverend Michael Anga in our midst. He is a human resource person, so he has had to deal with alpha women in the place of work, and also he's a marriage coach. He has met them and encounters, and of course he's been married for over 24 years. Another strong lady, so you understand why he's perfect for this conversation. Good morning and welcome to the show. Happy New Year.
We know it is 22nd.
Yeah, we'll say Happy New Year to you. We'll see you this year. Oh, that's true.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Always calm. Always
How
calm.
do you celebrate my daughter's birthday?
Oh, Anita, wow! It was a great celebration.
I didn't go to school because of that celebration. She wants to
always
wait.
been in school, everybody. So this one, he said no.
She
we
said
want to
she won't go.
celebrate it, which was on Sunday. So it was really done for her. Prayed for her. She was with her friends. Even had a surprise party for her. She was like, thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, Father for the girls on the show. We did our best. We say shout out to her. So yeah. Okay. Today's conversation: alpha partners, handling and dealing with them. Just like I said, we really want to concentrate on the women so that the women out there will have a proper understand, because there's been a lot of misconstrued around this alpha things. Like when you're talking about feminism, when women say I am a feminist, so let's break that. But then who is an alpha partner, and why are they all about leadership dynamics or leadership qualities, but generally who is an alpha partner? Whether a man or a woman, let's define it. Who is an alpha partner?
Okay, thank you very much, Joy. That's a very, very important question. Who is an alpha partner? So let's put definition to it so that we can begin to dissect a lot of things. So when we say an alpha partner, we look at someone who is confident, who is driven, has compassion, and then in relationship they can be very compassionate, they can also be loyal, and they can also be very supportive. So however, the thing there with alpha is that their strong will and assertiveness can sometimes be challenging to the other partner, because an alpha person is someone who is very certain of what he or she wants to do and is always on the go, always get people to get things done. An alpha person is not a dull person. Is always thinking ahead. Activeness is what you find in an alpha person, and this can be because of a lot of factors that happen. One, maybe the person's upbringing. Mostly some people who are brought up in royals, that's a training they go through. They let them understand that they are superior to other people, so that they put that thing into them as a training. That's for the royal people who are very wealthy. And then for a lady now who sees the dad as a CEO and is always seeing how he's commanding people, so that thing kind of passed on to her. Of course, the lady she will have the genes, DNA of the father, and then that will help that lady also take that role of an alpha person. Now, some ladies did not have a mother or father. They grew up hard knocks. They struggled through life. They taught themselves to be tough. They taught themselves a lot of things. And some of them didn't have a father figure, so the mother is the only one they knew, and that mother is somebody who also had brought up herself. We also put the same thing into the child. Don't let any man come and command you. Make sure you take charge of things, So there are a lot of factors that can actually make someone to become an alpha person, and some of them, they are natural. It is born inbuilt, especially for ladies. It's inbuilt when they begin to exhibit that masculine role or qualities. That makes them that kind of alpha person.
That makes them. I hope the men are listening.
I love the fact that I said it's inbuilt. Some of them, it's inbuilt.
I wanted to first ask, before I go to my main question, is it possible for you to be an alpha female and never know you are an alpha female?
Oh, yes.
Do you need to go through a certain process of training, or understanding who you are, to know, maybe this lady is too authoritative, this lady is too, she's too commanding, she's too this, she's too that, she doesn't. Do you need to go for, through a training for you to really know that, I carry this kind of power, I must know how to use it well, utilize it, so that people don't say I'm taking advantage of them or I'm nonchalant and all that. You answer that. But I want to also ask, can two alphas, partners, how well can they go in their relationship? How successful can it be? What should they do? And in their field as well.
Well, your questions are very loaded. So
because we're talking of
we're talking of alpha.
let me start with the first one. Yes, it's possible that somebody is an alpha. Now we look about the female now. It's an alpha person. Know that she's an alpha person because she exhibits those qualities. It's good, like you said, if you don't know what you have, then you might lose it or don't know how to utilize it to add value to yourself and to add value to others. So it's possible that somebody has this alpha quality as a female and doesn't know, but other people know, because you see this person, maybe all through her life, she's learned to do things herself. She's learned to struggle all through, learned to tell herself that you can do it and all that. So she said that's normal, it's nothing new. So, but it's until when people begin to say, you are too authoritative, then guys, let me go back a little bit and talk to myself, what is actually going on. So it's good for the person to know who he or she is, to identify your person, identify who you are. Then it will help you appreciate what you become and how you can navigate yourself to see how you can add value to people and even mentor others too, to be people that are like yourself. Being an alpha person doesn't make you a bad person. It's just only when you go to the extreme. And the extreme is when you now become feminist, you want to be the lord of your life. You don't want anybody to come and tell you what to do, just like what you say. I take instruction.
I take others,
but I don't take others. So things like, no suggestions. So something like that. So everything, it does need to be at the middle. So the second question, can two alpha, be in relationship and they together
and also succeed in their field?
Yes, it's very possible. Now, like I said, everything we need to come to a place of compromise and also be in the middle where we have a balance. Now, the alpha woman, the alpha man, there will always be this power struggle. Everybody wants to be the leader, but it's possible to have two captains in a ship. Of course, there will be a problem. Like they say, too many cooks spoil the broth. So it is just the wisdom to know how to navigate yourself with this other alpha. Of course, nobody is perfect. If it's an alpha, she will have a place where she's weak. And an alpha, he have a place where he's strong. So it's just for you to observe and know, okay, we don't need to compete. Let's complement.
It's like your weakness, I'm complementing your strength.
Exactly.
Your strength is complementing my weakness.
You need to take a time to understand.
Yes, it will happen automatically. Yes,
as they grow in relationship.
It might take a while. Now, it takes one to be emotionally intelligent. Now, you don't feel offended or you don't get upset when somebody is not feeling your vibes or is not getting what you're saying or is not asserting to what you're saying. It takes wisdom for you to understand that, look, I need to be emotionally intelligent. I don't need to overreact. I don't need to criticize. Can I look at this logically? Can I look at this and see maybe there's another way we can do it to get the same solution without criticizing the other person? So it takes wisdom for the two alphas to be together in business, even in relationship. It's just for them to understand each other. Where is this person strong? Where is this person weak? Can I complement this person? Can I complement? Instead of looking for where to compete, complement. Just look for where can I complement this person. That is the easiest way to go, because two of you are actually working towards the same goal. You want to achieve something. So there is no point trying to tear one another down. Just look for where this one is strong and then support. Look where this one is weak and then try and complement. So I think that works for in marriage and also in business as well.
Okay, so now let's talk about the challenges that comes with being an alpha woman. Now, and also talking about the place of trust. We are narrowing now to romantic relationship. being that if you have an alpha woman who has, just like you said, have built herself to that point of doing things, it takes consciousness to realize that I have a man I need to liaise with. Some of us, you just do the thing before you now realize that I was supposed to take instruction. You finish doing it, you know. Sometimes back then my car was finished spoiling, I finished changing tire. Before I now realize, I'd have called somebody. But now, how challenging can it be for an alpha woman to cope in a romantic relationship? And what's the place of trust? Because you cannot have an alpha female without dealing with trust.
Yes.
Because there will always be that place.
Yes. Very, very important question, because that issue of trust, that is what actually builds and makes a relationship. Let's start from there. Now, an alpha person, like I said earlier on, might have been formed by virtue of so many circumstances. Some of them, maybe the father left the mother and they saw the way he had treated her, and then they decided on their own they will make it. They will make it on their own. And then here they are now in a relationship. Now, I want to quickly say this, that not all men are fathered. Some men are mothered. So when a man is mothered, of course, you know, that alpha thing might not be there, because there is no father figure for that guy. It's just the mother that he knew. So it's possible he begins to act like a woman most times, because that's the person he sees, and so whatever she does, he just wants to follow through. So that kind of person coming in contact with an alpha woman, of course we know, like tradition has it, culture has it, that the man is the head of the family. That has come to stay. We can't do anything about it. Now it takes understanding for that man to know where this alpha woman is coming from. Is she coming from a well-to-do home? Now, alpha women are people that are self-dependent. They don't depend. They don't depend on. They are self-dependent, because they are always driven. They are go-getters. So they want to support you, not you supporting them. So they build themselves to that place. So if the man gets to understand where she's coming from, and then begin to walk towards that place, that okay, this lady is coming from a home when there was no father figure. Can I take that role now? Because the truth is that every woman wants to be pampered. Every woman, no matter the age, they just want to feel young. They just want to.
Please repeat that again. Let them hear.
So every woman wants to be pampered, regardless of the age. They still feel like baby. Make them feel that, look, you are my child, you are my baby. Take care of them. So if that lady sees that you trust and you are open, you express your feeling without criticism, you say the truth. You say it in such a way that you don't damage or destroy whatever she's saying. I mean, there is constructive and criticism and destructive one. So your criticizing you're doing it in such an instructive way to help her see that we can do it in another way, not commanding her or robbing what she's done and all that. So that trust is very, very important. Some of them, that is where they naturally submit and say, okay, I can trust this guy in finances. I see the way he does things at home. I see the way he talks. He's somebody who I can approach. You know, because listen, it's a process. It's something they begin to open up to, so that they can get to submit to you. Submission is not something you command. You earn it. You earn it. It's something you earn, because you know it is a seed you sow, you will reap. So, but so most men just feel, once I get into a relationship, I'm the man. I should no. That's a red flag for an alpha lady. She doesn't want you to come bossy, even though she is. Don't tell her that you're, but just commend her. I like what you're doing. You know, if you can do it this way, try and see how you can also support what she's saying in such a way that she can see it in another light. That it's the same result.
I like the way you said it. You said if you can do it this way. So she has already said, don't give me instructions. Yeah. I prefer suggestions. It's time for us to go for our
let's go on our word of marvel. And when we return, Olori will be coming in with her question. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. I told you today's conversation, we all need it. Welcome back. Yes, that was our word of marvel, just to give you an idea, a word to sink inside of you. We are still having the conversation, handling with alpha partners, but in particular we are dealing with the women gender, because they are the ones having the whole misconstrued the whole thing, alpha this, alpha that, and we're trying to strike a balance. Our guest is still very much here with us and has spoken a lot, so just in case you're just joining us, you would have to go to listen to our conversation. Yeah,
okay, I want to ask, what are the misconceptions one can have or come across when you have an alpha partner, especially female?
Okay, yes. The misconception are not far-fetched, like from the definition we give. You know, her assertiveness and that strong will. You see, she's stubborn, and that strong will. Another one for it is just being stubborn. She's somebody that she's not easy to convince. Once she has her heart set on something, it's difficult to convince her otherwise. So that can be a drawback for the man if he doesn't understand her, because they have this tendency of doing things alone. So they will just inform you, this is what I want to do, and if you're the kind of person that doesn't approve or you doesn't support this information, I will say.
But is it possible for this same man not to have seen this in the course of the courtship, in the course of the relationship? Is it possible, or to just ignore it and just, I'll take care of it when we get married? Or she can always change, you know, sometimes. Is it possible not to see it? Or you see it, you just ignore it?
Well, it's not possible not to see it, because an alpha lady is always pronounced. They always announce themselves. You will know them in the midst of, you will know who an alpha person is, because they always take charge. They want to lead. The other thing is, it's inside them. It's like an adrenaline that is pushing them. You will know when you see her, just like the word of marble. See, from a distance you can sense that this one is an alpha person. But it just takes the guy to look at the reality of things, accept that, okay, this woman is good in this area. It's a good thing for you to be an alpha person. It's just for you to be in the middle, not go to the extreme.
Another thing, how convenient and how easy is it? Because you have some men who cannot speak. They are like introverts. They just want to
just be.
So someone like that getting connected to an alpha woman.
Wow.
How convenient, because you have families, you have friends. This is your wife today, Shakara. She controls
you, everything.
How convenient does this? Because
I had a friend who once told me that I told her that you're an alpha lady. She said, that is like it's true, because whenever she's with the husband's friend, she's the one that leads the conversation. She's the one that is always, she's with her husband's friend and she's leading the conversation. She said she just had to call and say, come on, look as if you're controlling your husband. What would the friends say? They're always the one talking or the one giving. That she just needed to just caution herself and try to push the husband. Like I said, most men are introvert. Maybe it's their upbringing, maybe it's the way they were brought up, and just, some people, they have very harsh upbringing. Maybe their parents are very dominant, so they kind of shrink into their shell because of the way the parents treated them, and some of them carry that all through their life if somebody doesn't help them to get out of that shell. Now, coming to getting married to an alpha person who is an outward person, who is outspoken, the person just needs to learn. The person needs to learn. Because the thing there is that she wants somebody who can also relate in her own level. She wants you to be intelligent as she is. That they want to have an intelligent conversation. They want to hear you say things that will make them, this guy is going somewhere. Say things that will kind of ginger them, that saying something that is stuff like that.
To be proud.
So
the men too will say, that's my
wife. It gives that sense of feeling and this
kind of intelligence.
And that's why you see most of bankers, professionals,
yes,
that have strong-willed men behind them, going all the way.
Yes, just like they say that behind every successful man, there is a woman. Also behind every successful woman, there is also a man who is always keeping her calm, making sure that Luke is supportive, making sure that he's helping her do researches, just supporting her in what she's doing. It's not a crime for the maybe to be the one, like you said, I just buy a car, I go to buy it. It's not a bad thing. You have the money, you want to do it, you do it. But you know where the balance need to put is that.
Now, it is that balance. Talk about that balance and control. How can an alpha female balance and control the play of compromise in homes? Now, I gave you an instance behind the camera. For some of us, I know a lot of people are in that shoes. I won't wait for you to give me before I sort myself. For some men, problem, you know, we didn't grow up in that place of give me every time, give me. So even man, you will sort the whole man. You know, there was a day I was saying, Holy Spirit help me, I can rent a house and carry you and say come and live inside. That is the mentality. And you know, in as much as we are trying to say okay, let's balance it, even at workplace we are driven with that force. Yes. We are driven with perfection. We want to be heard, we want to do things. How do we balance it with the home, knowing that the home is different?
Yes.
There's a place of compromise. Yes. There's a place of submissiveness. There's a place of realization. One day I cited an instance. I look at Ngozi Okonjo, the day she celebrated with her husband. As loud as that woman is, her husband is subtle somewhere there. But some men would have brought out the whole this thing to show you that, you know. So how do alpha women balance the place of control outside and compromise in the home?
Okay, that's a very valid question and very important as well. It takes understanding and then identifying where you are at a certain time. You are at work, yes, you are the boss CEO. A lot is expected from you. So you gave it all you can. Now when you get home, it's a different ballgame. Now at home, you're not the same as the alpha woman. You are not an object, and you are not dominated or manipulated. So the man should understand that lady. So it is what you sow, you reap. So if the man gives the woman a leveling ground where she finds comfort, she finds peace, you don't condemn, criticize her, is it now you're coming, you give so much time to work, you know, you give criticizing her, that is a recipe for wahala. Even though yes, you know that look, she's not giving enough time at home, there is a way you can put it to her. Let her come in, massage her feet, let her feel that yes, she's glad coming home. Then when she's calm, you can now say, but can you consider, no, we are missing you at home. Say things that will make her feel, that's true. But when you begin to condemn her, then you are preparing her to defend herself. So for her, she needs to understand that I'm a mother, I'm also a husband, if there are children. Okay, so I need to understand my place in this relationship with this man. I need to understand that, look, there needs to be a place of compromise. He is the head of the family, yes. Now, does that mean that I don't have a say with whatever he says or whatever I do? Yes, I do have a say. But I will not load it over him or load it over the family. Because what example are we setting for the children? That maybe they are female, when they get married, the same thing they should do to their husbands. No, I should make them understand that yes, your dad is the head of this family, and so when he says things, okay, let's see how we can support what he's saying. Even though the alpha woman doesn't agree with the man, it's not before the children he will show it. When they go into the other room, you can begin to say, dear honey, this thing you said, did you consider this? Then the man will come back later and then re-say it again in a proper way. That is a wise woman who wants to build a home, who wants to build a home and give the children an example. So that balance of compromise needs to be there. The lady need to understand that, look, me at work is different from me at home. That personality, she needs to understand the two personalities she carries now. Because women can can multitask. They can do different things at different times and do it very well. Unlike men, just because it's because they are making. That's the way God made them. Women can multitask. You can't beat them at
No
multitask.
controversy about that.
You can't beat them.
I love that. No controversy about that. No controversy about that.
Women are unique. They are special. They are special. They
Now,
are special.
let's talk about insecurity and jealousy.
Okay. Wow.
How does this play in having an alpha female as a partner? What role?
Yes.
What? If not, carry high blood pressure. Carry high blood pressure.
The people go dey rise like this.
See, I love it when the example you made of some of the great women we have in this nation. I would see them with their husband. I saw one of these bank MDs, with her husband. I think they attended a birthday celebration. And the husband the woman even gallant as seen. The woman, well-built woman. And the husband was just right beside, almost behind her, Now she didn't know now. With all due respect to the man, he carried himself, he's not seen it. God is wonderful. And it goes a long way to show you, to let you know that men are just distinct. When you see men, I mean men with
And caliber, not
men
boys.
with good quality, with good and great quality of what manhood stands for.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
The way it was just coming right, and I pray, I believe, no abuse, because we have some like that. When they get to abuse the woman, papa, you see me to that party.
You're talking to this person. How many numbers did you collect?
How many numbers did you collect?
Security.
But I said something. Men of timber and caliber. When we say timber of caliber, it's not just about the money and wealth, with great qualities and what their manhood stands for. That's what I mean.
Yes.
Now, we have some like that, and the way they come behind the woman goes a long way to wow, this is the humility, the humility and every other thing that comes with it. It goes a long way. So this insecurity and jealousy is what is bringing me to this men with timber who don't want to have high blood pressure. My wife don't get money, we will spend them together. Now our own.
It is our money.
It is our
money.
It is my
My money is my money. Yes, you will.
Carry his shoulder and say, have you seen my wife today? No, you see them and you don't want to mess up with them.
No, they're not. The kind of wife they have.
Please, Oga, help me. Insecurity
And jealousy. Very important. Aduka, very, very important. I've spoken Igbo.
Aduka serious.
Aduka serious.
Please,
So, jealousy and then insecurity. Yes. They are abnormal. They are abnormal, especially in a relationship where you find these alpha people. The man is supposed to have an understanding of who this woman is, accept her for who she is. And these alpha women, they have a way to find themselves in leadership role. Jack Ma, one of the richest men in China, he runs an e-commerce business, and we heard about Alibaba. Now, 34% of leadership in that company are women. He once said that if you want your company to be operated with wisdom, he said women are the right way to go. So you don't need to be jealous that a woman is taking leadership role. The thing is that she's doing it well and she's producing results. She's adding value. It should be a plus to the man. You don't need if the man is mature, if the man like what is the thinker and caliber, it takes maturity to know who you are. I have a problem sometimes when the man will tell the woman, I'm the man of this house. I had a problem with that. I had a problem with that. You don't need to tell. The woman knows that you are the man. All you need to do what a man will do.
oh my God.
Do what a man will do.
That is all she needs. Accept what she's doing, support what she's doing, care for her. Let her know that you are supporting her. Even though she is better than you, accept it. It's not a crime. Because two of you are not brought up in the same way. You didn't do the same thing. There are things she's learned over time. You have not learned her to appreciate it. You can also learn it from her and be good. Like I used to tell, I said, look, when God brings two people together, He's bringing people together to complement each other. There are things you are good at. I might not be good at. So now we are together. I should learn from you. I should not say, because you are good in arranging things, you are good in organizing things, so I should leave it for you to be doing every time. The day you travel, don't come. Now start doing that thing. So I should learn from you and also help you in that end as well. So the place of jealousy and the place of being insecure, it shouldn't come in if you are mature, if you are a man, if you really know who you are. The woman is not fighting to take your place. In marriage, you have your place, she has her place.
I like that word again.
Just know that, look, do the things that will make her respect you. Love her, pamper her, let her know that she is the most wonderful thing that have happened to you after salvation. Once you give her that, you make her know that
after salvation.
Yes, so then she will begin to submit. It's a natural thing. You're not struggling with her.
You know,
support her what she do. When she buys, we give God praise for this. Thank you for doing this. Always learn to celebrate her. As a man, celebrate her. Let her know that you appreciate what she's doing. You are not jealous, you are not envious.
Because our time is running, can we say there is envy and jealousy when you have a man who fails to understand that he has an alpha female as a partner? Can we say that it's out of envy, envy or jealousy, insecure?
And that is why a lot of them will now want to cripple you, make you not to move forward.
Because our time is running. Can we say that's the issue? Because it goes a long way. Men like, she want to tread on my ego. You must know I'm the man of the house. You know, can we say he's out of being envious?
Yes.
I love the fact that you say, what did you say at that time? Understand all. You know, when you see a man who will always be there, some see it as weakness.
Okay. Now, I thank you for bringing that up. Because when people see men that are supportive of their alpha women, they call them CC. They call them woman rapper. Weakling. The man has understanding. The fact that it's not making or doesn't make him weak, it makes him strong. The woman sees him as a strong man. Because a strong man will not shout, a strong man will not make noise, a strong man is calm, a strong man is calculated, a strong man is looking out for ways to support me.
Please go on, just wrap it all together. A strong man is. We need that, a strong man.
A strong man. That is how a woman sees the man. So it's only a man who is weak and has a sense of inferiority will be the one that would try to make the woman feel that you are trying to take my place. You are doing things that is against culture, against tradition.
When you brought this inferiority complex, you see this inferiority complex you brought up. A lot of men need to understand that having an alpha female does not make you less a man, and does you see?
He has said this. Please,
oh my goodness! Please just advise.
Men with those men.
A strong man with. Please, as we round up the show,
your woman loves you.
Yes.
And make things work for you. She's not treading on your intelligence or your smartness. Who won't be the head of the
in the first place? My dear,
another name now.
Yes.
Now your name, you go give the baby. So it makes her to be complete as a please. She loves you. Please.
Yes. So my final words to men that have alpha women in their life is that you just need to understand them, that they didn't come to take your place, they came to support you. God said I will give the man a helpmate. So she is a helper in all sense of it. So if there are things she's doing that supersedes your own, just accept it that okay, the woman is good here. Can I support her? Can I learn from her so that I too can also be better in that? That is no sin, no learning from somebody who knows more than you, regardless of age. So it's just for you to support her. Let her know that you are there for her. And don't feel threatened. Don't feel that she's going to take your place. They are going to say you are a woman rapper, or she's giving you a food to eat, or she's giving you lip to eat, and so she's controlling you. No, it's not that she's not done that. She just had an understanding that she is there for my good, there for the good of the family.
Oh my God. She's there for your good and the good of the family. She loves you. She wants to pamper you. She wants to nurse you like your mom will. You know, when your mom is nursing you, you know, you understand that part. That's why I said the man with timber and caliber and with the right, you know, the manhood opportunity. It goes a long way. Please, women, God will give you the wisdom to rule this.
Yes.
And we believe the Alpha women this morning have identified themselves. So with wisdom, ignite those little qualities that you've been put into you naturally, either by gene or by God's divine grace. Use it well. My name is Remain Olori. Remember to chase your dreams today. It's a new day. Have a splendid day. Bye for now.
You know, I once had a fantasy and I said, I want to stand and give a tall speech, and when I'm done, I see that young man walking up the stage and giving me a hug and peck and saying, well done, my wife. Yeah, that is what we have always dreamt about and wanted. Just like our guests have said, in whatever way, don't take it to the extreme, balance it. Tomorrow is Healthy Thursday, and we will be discussing changes in the adolescent boys. Changes in the adolescent. Remember, last week we talked about raising the boy child, and tomorrow on Thursday, we want to talk about changes in the adolescent boys, because it's very, very important. On that note, I would love to say a big thank you for being a guest on our show this morning. Yes, you were our guest watching us this morning, you know, having this conversation with us. We'll see you tomorrow. I am Princess Joy Ayo Abu. Have merciful Wednesday. Stay blessed. Bye.
Our team has got you